let's just jump right into it. Are you black?
You know, it's like light skin. I'm bright skin.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Roommate Show, a Playmaker original. We guys know the vibes are always immaculate. We have I feel like we always say special guest. We have another guest. We'll see if this one's special or not.
So he's not special.
We'll see. We'll let them
great.
figure out if you're special or not.
Wow.
Guy from Eugene, Oregon. Spent time in Germany. G League Finals MVP? Ooh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
In 2019. 6 year in the NBA, second on the Knicks. Our good teammate IHart, a fellow Penguin of Madagascar member. You know, we'll figure out which member you are. You know, you could be Skipper.
Are you Kowalski?
No,
All right, there you go. That's perfect. You Kowalski. You fine with that?
Kowalski. I'm private. I am private. Isaiah Harden, brothers, I appreciate you coming on the show, man.
What's up? Appreciate having me.
Thank you.
He literally told you if you mentioned in the intro
I
that
didn't,
you're gonna fight.
No, I didn't say the name. He said if I said the name. I just said he's a fellow member of Penguin. Damn. Messed that one up.
Yeah.
I remember I get 3 days. So,
That was worse than Michael Kidd Gilchrist's name. MKG's name.
that was a bad one. So how are you doing today, my guy?
Doing great.
Everything's good?
That's
Got back
fantastic.
from a little road trip, so doing great.
That's great. No, that's great. Let's just jump right into it. Are you black?
I really wanted to cover that. I'm actually happy about this. Explain your blackness or level of blackness.
So my level of blackness, I mean, I put, you know, it's like light skin. I'm bright skin.
Ooh.
So, like, I'm
Okay,
above-
bright skin. I like that.
I'm above.
My child's bright skin.
I'm above light skin. No, but yeah, my dad's black. Anytime people find out, y'all know Key and Peele, the show?
Yeah.
So, you know, like when Barack Obama's
Yeah.
going in, white man handshake different, black. When they find out I'm black,
You got the good handshake.
It changes. Like, it's the whole vibe. The whole vibe changes. It goes from, hey, Zay, how you doing? Hey, yo, Zay, what up, man? You good? So the whole vibe changes.
They were giving you one of these before, the straight hand?
No, it's like, it's really like that. I think Hart did the same thing. He's like, oh,
It's a
hi,
pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
I'm
pleasure
like,
to meet you.
You know I'm black. It changes. Like, oh, Zay.
Yeah, I heard you was black, but I found out he was black. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
No, but yeah, my dad is probably the same skin tone as y'all, but my mom's genes kind of took over with that.
How was growing up in Eugene, Oregon for the time you were there?
I mean, I was only there for 6 years, but a lot I remember is a lot of rain. So
That's true. That's a fact.
just a lot of rain. Growing up, it was cool because my dad was still in college at the time, so he had me early when he was, I think, freshman or a sophomore. So I don't know
I
if
know
I
that.
can really
That's-
remember much, but I got a lot of pictures of me kind of running around the Oregon court. So just being there for a little bit was a cool experience, but at the end of the day, I can't really remember much because
You don't really claim it.
I don't know what I claim. I don't know if I claim black, white, or
Deutschland.
German,
Yeah,
American.
Deutschland.
I'm just kind of everything depending.
But that's what it's called, bro. Deutschland.
Why you gotta say it like that though? It's like you say it like Deutschland. You don't gotta be like. So
I can't.
aggressive.
I don't have an accent. I can't Deutschland. I can't say Deutschland. Like that sounds
Proper-
terrible.
what's the proper
Deutschland.
pronunciation?
Was there-
Deutschland.
Deutschland.
Just calm.
Was there ever a thought of you going to college?
Yeah, definitely growing up, it always was a thought, but I didn't get the Nova bag like y'all, so no one came over the year, but was like, here's your little Duffy. So yeah, that's kind of where it ended. So
Y'all, describe the like academy system over there, because I feel I always like, just because I like soccer, I feel like like I'm fascinated by it. Like you played pro at 14, 15 or whatever. Like, did you even like go to school or were you just like a grown up at 14 paying rent, utility bills? Like, what were y'all doing?
Yeah, it's a lot different than over here. So what they kind of do is similar to soccer. They kind of build you up to the system. So there was times where I was technically on when I was 15, I was on 4 different teams. So I was on my age, I was on probably 2 ages above their G League team, and then I was still on the first team. So it's a lot.
Sounds terrible.
It helped me a lot just learning different roles because you have a different role on every team. So just going through that, learning a lot from that. I mean, just being 15, being in a grown man's locker room, you learn a lot.
I gotta ask now. I gotta ask the question.
What are you gonna ask?
What are you gonna ask?
Like, you play with your dad, right?
Oh,
Right, you play with your dad.
Yeah, I played with my dad for 1 year. Yeah.
like
Wait,
the same roster?
Yeah.
Same roster, same locker room.
We had great hygiene, so if that's your question.
No, it wasn't my. I was just saying, like, was it fun playing with your dad?
Okay.
See, where were you thinking I was going with that?
I for sure thought
you already asked me that
up.
question. It was kind of awkward at practice. But yeah.
He's really putting me on blast. I never said that.
No, but I didn't. I thought that's where we were going.
No,
We were talking.
I was being professional because I am a professional human being. I was asking him how it was playing with his dad, playing basketball with his dad.
Where was can
Can you answer my question?
what phase of his career was your dad in at that time?
So my first professional year was his last.
Cool.
So it was a cool experience. I mean, just being with him every day, kind of learning from him. Probably elbowed me a little bit too many times during practice, so I think I get my fouling from him just because y'all think I'm a hack? He was the biggest hack. They had they scores of how many guys he dislocated the arm during screens.
So was he a dirty player?
I mean, he says he wasn't, but me watching it, dislocating a couple people's shoulders.
One maybe it just happened.
No,
2,
it's consistent.
It's weird, yeah. 3 or more. That's crazy.
Were you guys ever on the court on the same time? It may be a dumb question, but because I want to know how that dynamic was.
I think there was because it was at the end of his career, so it was kind of. I think there was one time where we were on the court together, so it was a cool experience. I mean, just being on the court with your dad. I think not a lot of people can say that. So just
that is really dope. I feel like I don't know, I have a great relationship obviously with my dad, and I feel like if on the court my dad says something to me and started barking at me, I would bark right back. So I'm just wondering if it was ever a situation.
There's a lot of practices. Because at the time it was funny that we were still living in the same house. So so there was practices where I was pissed, or when he was coaching me, he coached me afterwards for a long time where I was pissed, where we wouldn't talk for 3 days because I'm still mad at what he did at practice. So I'd mostly go home, probably complain to my mom hey, Pops gave me 5 elbows today in practice. she would go straight to him, cuss him out. I'm yeah,
we're not having dinner tonight.
That's a crazy dynamic.
That's actually crazy. Yeah, that's actually, it's dope, but it's definitely.
Yeah, bro. You're
probably snapping. That's probably why.
I know.
Give me the ball with your old ass. Probably doing stuff like that.
He'd whoop my ass. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only guy I probably.
You ain't say nothing.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm not gonna say much to. He built like an ox. I'm not doing that.
Personally, just from my experience, I'm a man before anything. I'm not admitting no defeat.
That's the only person I'll ever.
Nah, bro. Not even your dad.
No. That's.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Rick whooping your ass.
Rick is not whooping.
Rick is whooping your ass. That's all I gotta say. Where were you drafted?
Same draft as you.
Same draft as you. That's crazy.
You were 17?
No, same draft class.
Yeah, it was
2017.
class of 17.
Yeah, 2017. Yeah.
Dude, before.
But you were in the G League.
Yeah. I was 1 year in the G League.
Do you know?
Instead of going overseas.
Do you know what number he was?
I thought he was my draft class because we're the same year.
46.
Close.
43.
43?
Damn.
I didn't know that. Yo, our draft class was nice.
Second round pick though, yeah. See, we do work. I was a second round pick too, bro.
The way you said "damn" was just.
I was trying to be funny, but clearly it wasn't working.
It's all right. Your bag's coming up real soon.
Eating better is easy with Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals.
Every fresh, never frozen meal is chef crafted, dietitian approved, and ready to go in just 2 minutes.
You have over 35 different options to choose from every week, including Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto.
Also, there's more than 60 add-ons to help you stay fueled up and focused all day long.
If you're in a hurry, fuel up fast with Factor's restaurant-quality meals that are ready to heat and eat whenever you are.
Factor is the perfect solution if you're looking for fast, premium options with no cooking required.
What are you waiting for? Get started today and get after your goals. Head to factormeals.com/roomie50 and use the code roomie50 to get 50% off.
Get you a meal, brother.
Get you a meal, bro.
Healthy options.
If you want a meal, Coach is right. If we want a meal, it's on us.
Factor.
Get Factor.
One question before we go to the draft is, what was this like the style of play like in Germany in terms of like the development, the culture over there? Like obviously you didn't, you left the U.S. before you could get a taste of that here, but
Deutschland.
how do you compare those two?
It's real different. I mean, I feel like the pace is so different. I think that was the biggest thing I had to learn. You can stay in the paint the whole time, so it's definitely harder to score, I feel like.
And you can knock the ball off the rim, right?
Yeah. I had a couple times when I came in the league, I tried it, and then I got cussed out a couple times. So. But yeah, it's different. It's a different style. It's a lot based on the coach. Like the coach is like the number one guy. Like we're in practice, we're not saying anything to the coach. It's like what the coach wants, and that's.
Sounds like Villanova.
I'm still trying to figure out. So, what level of schooling did you like?
Did you go to school?
No, like that's what I'm saying. Like, what was like the last time you were in school? I know
classroom.
this is totally different than development, but
so
I'm just
the last
what, like
time I was
13
probably
years
in
old.
school-
You went to middle school. Like you're like tapped out of middle school.
Chill out. Probably like I graduated high school.
Oh,
When
okay,
did you
then-
graduate high school?
I think when I was 16.
That's not high school.
Not high school, bro.
What were you in high school for 2 years?
No, I was in high school until I think graduated. So what's 10th grade here? That's like the high school in Germany.
That's sophomore year.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
So they have 2 less years of school? And get paid to play early as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
I guess we have that now, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
But it's ruining basketball.
So technically, you're a high school graduate, or are you
If you
not?
wanna say that.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, bro. I just wanted to.
Doing all right for himself.
No, he's doing very well.
Solid.
He's I was just so curious, bro. Don't be mad at me, bro. I just wanted to know. You know what I mean? Why are you looking at me like that,
I feel
bro?
like I'm just waiting for you to like.
I'm
I'm just
nothing,
waiting for you to say
Say something
something.
out loud.
no, there's nothing else I'm gonna say. I was really wondering because I didn't know, like, I knew they didn't really do college, so I was just like, I wonder if he like finished high school or he was just like, you know, a hooper.
Were there skills that you picked up like in your youth over there that you look back now being in the league, you're like, oh, I'm glad that I had to do this, or I'm glad that I learned this?
Yeah, I mean, I think just being around professionals since I've been 15, I think you pick up on a lot of just how to take care of your body, how to be professional, and I think the biggest thing is I learned a lot of people's mistakes. So I mean, instead of me making my own mistakes, I mean, I've had a couple in my life, but like I could kind of watch it, see how other guys do, and kind of pick and choose what's best for me, what's best for my career.
Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek with over 28 million downloads. SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app.
I've been looking to find the best deal on event tickets.
There's more than 70,000 events on SeatGeek, including festivals, concerts, and sports. I just saw J. Cole in concert the other day.
With the NBA season in full swing, you don't want to miss out.
SeatGeek has your tickets to every game. Come see us play, or go see Drake and Bad Bunny on tour. They put all the tickets on the internet in just one place to make sure you get a good deal.
Each ticket is rated 1 through 10, so make sure you're trying to find the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee.
And SeatGeek is the only place where you can swap your tickets ahead of the event. And you know we came through for you guys. Use the code ROOMMATES to get $20 off your tickets at SeatGeek. Let's talk about your draft process.
Yeah.
Class of 17, baby.
17.
We up.
17. My process was a little different. So I was in Lithuania at the time.
Right.
I played there for 2 years. And we were in a championship, so that was kind of going into when most of the guys were doing their draft workouts. So when that ended, I had I think it was 6 days until the draft happened. So
Damn.
I think I flew in straight to, I think it was Brooklyn was my first workout. I think I did that one by myself, came straight off a flight, jet lag, had to do a whole workout
That was terrible.
by myself. And so
Oh, yeah.
that was kind of a difficult time. And then those 5 days, I was trying to do as many, I guess, workouts as I can. Did one in Portland, did one in Chicago. Yeah.
Well, it was flying.
How'd you fly everywhere?
Yeah,
So,
so
there's no way you went from Brooklyn to Portland to Chicago, or did you?
Brooklyn, I think it was Brooklyn, Portland. Then I did a workout with your agency in LA.
Yeah. A little pro
Yeah.
day type
Flew
thing.
to Chicago, did a workout there. And then at that time, it wasn't really much time. And then I flew to New York for the draft.
And then none of those teams you worked out for drafted you.
No.
Right.
So the funny thing, actually,
He was probably sick.
Sick,
Oh,
Bro,
nah.
did all this for no reason.
Yo.
the funniest thing is on draft night, they're like, Houston wants to talk to you. And at the time before, I was kind of projected from I think it was 15 to 35, and Houston had 43. So I'm like, why do they want to talk to me? So I'm really on this call, on this Zoom call, uninterested, pissed. Why am I talking to these people right now? And then they ended up drafting me because I got red flagged on draft night from, I think it was Brooklyn, from something I didn't even have.
You got red flag
Oh, we
from
got red
Brooklyn?
flag for what?
So they red flagged me for my knee, and so I've never had knee problems in my life. So the only thing I had something with my back. So I knew that. So I was like, maybe it's my back. And my agent's like, on draft night, he's like, yo, what's wrong with your knee? I'm like, what are you talking about? My knee's fine. It's like, oh, Brooklyn just red flagged you for your knee, so you'll probably drop a couple of spots because our draft class was stacked.
Yeah,
So
They just,
Brooklyn was
they
23.
just red flagged me.
Out
So
of nowhere?
I mean, they said they saw some. So I flew back to Germany.
In a
I'm
physical?
in a physical.
Okay,
So
but what did they say they saw?
I don't remember what they said.
That's
but,
crazy.
But
That's
I
wild.
flew back
That's
to Germany because I'm
serious
like,
money.
I've never had anything with my knee. And I flew back to Germany. I'm like, can y'all check it out? And they're like, there's nothing wrong with your knee.
It's crazy
So-
because the contract size from 15 to 43 is
It's crazy.
Major.
Crazy
Major.
difference. So,
Major.
I mean,
Guarantees and everything.
everything worked out perfectly.
Right.
But at that time, I was at draft night. After 35, I'm upstairs, they're in the little suites. I'm pissed.
Heated.
I'm like, wow, they red flagged me. Like what happened? And why did I drop so far? And then actually when I got drafted, I was in the restroom. So
For
You know
real?
what?
so I was in the restroom taking a piss, taking a piss, and all
He's
I
like hearing everybody cheering.
hey, all I hear is my dad comes sprinting in. He's like, Isaiah, Houston just drafted you. Come on.
And you didn't even wash your hands.
They washed
Oh,
my
you're
hands.
dirty. Oh, you're
Nasty
They
ass.
went dapped everyone up.
Hey, definitely shaking hands.
I was
Oh,
like,
he
yeah, I
was
did
definitely
one
shaking
up.
hands.
No, but it was funny because I ran out, and my mom is the most supportive person, but she'll make sure stuff happens. So they're like, yo, we can't wait for that long. My mom's like, no, we're gonna wait. Y'all gonna wait for him to come out. So my mom saved me so I can at least get that picture on that night. But yeah, when I was drafted, I was taking a piss.
So he was sitting there. He got drafted 43rd. He was heated. He was probably mad, overheating, physically sweating. They went to the bathroom.
Time out. What were you wearing?
Suit probably.
Suit?
Oh, yeah,
So I was hot in the
Big.
suit.
bacon just fermenting, and then he gonna just dapping people.
Went to the bathroom.
Hey, no,
Isaiah, you got drafted.
I ain't gonna lie, I did dap up like 20 people.
Damn, bro, that's foul, bro.
That's crazy.
That is foul.
I can't wait to see. I wish I could see the face on some of the
The best
people
part
that
is
took draft night.
there's going to be people who are watching this who were probably with you.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could see
No
their face.
idea.
They're probably be like, look at their hand, like, oh.
Dirty ass.
They're going to go wash their hands now, like it's going to do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So Josh, what do you like about your Tommy John second skin?
The comfort, bro. I think the best thing about these is, bro, you put these on, bro, it puts you in a good mood. You know what I mean? You know you're gonna have a good day when you got some comfortable Tommy John second skin boxers on.
You think on Isaiah's draft night he was wearing Tommy Johns?
I hope so.
Because that boy was sweating up a storm, huh?
He needed ones that were breathable, lightweight, comfortable.
I mean, it's the most comfortable underwear I've worn.
What do you like about them, bro?
As Josh Hart would say, silky smooth. Like you said, they're breathable. You know, I feel like you can get in the stance and play defense even though people think you can't. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
It makes you do things that people don't think you can achieve.
Well said. Get 25% off right now, site-wide at TommyJohn.com/roomies.
Only going on through March, so get it now.
So you get drafted 43rd.
Yeah.
And then that year was your first year. Was that what year were you in the G? Did you start in the G? That one?
So I started.
Or were you back and forth?
There was two. We kind of had. Houston was kind of the first team to do it. So there was either I go back to Europe and play there for 1 year and come back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or so they were the first team to be like, okay, we're just gonna put you in the G League for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of get used to the speed of the game. I think it was a great decision for me because, especially playing for the Rockets at the time, the speed from Europe.
Oh, yeah, that was fast Rockets.
Yeah, it's where it's just you're running a play every time you come down the court to the Rockets, where it was just fast pace.
It was immediately noticeable, like night and day. In terms
Oh,
of pace.
it was hard for me because, like, especially there, I went from that was actually, as funny as it sounds, that was the first time I ever played 5 in my life. So growing up, I was playing 3 and 4. I mean, that's kind of how Europe was. It's crazy. No.
Make the backdoor passes. Come on.
Hey,
No, but man,
Guard
you
like-
got a 3 and you Tips is like, yo, you guys there. You like, damn.
That's what I thought about Aaron Gordon. What you mean? Josh got Aaron Gordon. Damn.
Eric Gordon. Let me just.
He had 10 points. Stop.
But he was just bullying you, bro.
He was not.
I mean,
he
the
was not
first
bullying
play
me.
he got a bucket on, he kind of sealed you.
Yeah, he bullied you.
No, I'm saying you. Hart came to help.
Yeah.
Me?
Jokic threw it over his
He
head.
just threw the ball over his head, bro. It like curled
You
the
had
ball
to
the other
sink.
way.
Yeah.
But you had to sink, right, Hart?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I did my
You
job.
ain't. No, you didn't. He scored.
Huh?
How'd you do your job? He scored.
I was there. He just threw it in the perfect spot.
No, it was you were in, right?
He was guarding the.
Yeah, he
No,
was
no, Jokic.
guarding Jokic. He did
I set the
his
baseline.
job. He
Hart
set the
came.
baseline. I did my job. You didn't help the helper.
No, actually, you didn't do your job because he was outside the lower defensive box.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
No, he looked
Yes,
at me,
he was.
baited the hell out of me.
Exactly. He
literally-
baited your dumb ass.
He literally.
No, you just said it
No,
exactly.
because there was nothing else I could do. He
Yes, it
literally-
was. Stay with your man.
No, because that was the game plan. We were supposed to blitz.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't in
Yes, he
defensive
was.
box.
No, let me tell you.
We can watch this.
We can do it. We can bring it up. Hopefully on this.
Break down film?
Yeah, he literally had it. Jokic when he threw it over his head, he had the ball a little bit above the lower defensive box. Looked me in my eye, and I'm looking at him. We're literally making eye contact for 2 seconds, and he's like, "All right, let me."
So he got your dumb
Yeah,
ass.
he was like, "Let me bait this little dumbass because I know the game plan." He took 2 dribbles to the lower defensive box. I went like the game plan said. I did my job. You did not sink. Yes, he looked at me twice.
you guys
He really-
Boom.
Did you go over
Wasn't
some film?
even close to defensive box. Look where he's at.
Yeah, and then look.
Watch. One dribble. Where is he?
That's the box.
No, it's not.
Yes,
He's
that's
not
the box.
No, it's not.
Don't be a hater, bro.
No, it's not.
And you know what? Not that one. It was another one. It was the one this last game. But like I said, you didn't do your job.
I didn't do my job
So-
because
So
we
he
weren't
had-
supposed to do it yet.
He had 10 points, and 2 of them were on you. So
Okay.
it's absurd.
But
It's absurd
I was
how
the
he
one
makes those
complaining.
passes.
Was the one complaining about guarding him, right?
Yeah, I'm 6'4".
Someone came to the bench screaming.
in-
Someone came to the bench screaming.
this
Yo, I'm
is-
6'4", getting bullied by Aaron
I
Gordon.
did not say that.
What'd you say?
I did not say that. This is Isaiah's podcast.
You started this
Thank
shit.
you. So, notice you said talked about being noticeable the first. Because you're gonna make me tight. You said you could feel how the speed of the game was different, and obviously it's been a conversation for the last 5 years. The physicality, and like the difference. Did you feel it was harder to score in that overseas than it was here, just in terms of like the physicality, running the play, and all that?
Yeah, I mean, I think just in general, I mean, every game is kind of approached like a playoff game too. So, I mean, we're having 2-a-day practices, getting ready. It'd be like if we had a 2-a-day practice today, get ready for Detroit tomorrow. That's kind of how it was, and then you can stay in the paint as long as you want. So I think just in general, just the physicality over there, and then the refs don't really. I mean, y'all played FIBA, right? So the refs.
They played Germany.
I think he played Germany a little bit, right?
Played Germany twice.
If you would have played, we definitely would have won.
I'm just saying what happened.
I'm just letting you know what would have
There's a
happened.
gold medal.
I don't know. They had that. Who was that one shooter?
Oates, Andy Oates.
Dog.
Cold.
Had the
Cold.
chop. Ain't
Burner.
do nothing the first game we played them, exhibition. Came out, what was it, Final Four?
Oh, you got a burner, bro.
Baked us. Yeah, he had like 28.
You got a burner. But the funny thing, like growing up, he wasn't like he was like with the national team, like the younger ones, but he wasn't like, people weren't really talking about him like that. And now to see him do that, he's probably one of the most important pieces
For sure.
to how they won the game. So
The other guys in the league from Germany, did you all grow up playing with each other, against each other?
it was mostly, I played against Mo Wagner because we were kind of the same age. Andy Oates, same age. Y'all remember Johannes Thiemann? He played for the national Thiemann. He probably gave y'all like 10-2.
He played this year?
Yeah, he played.
Say it again. I can't.
Thiemann. It was like I-E, and then like Man.
Is he playing Europe still?
Thiemann. Tiemann.
Yeah.
Tiemann. Yes. Oh, you were saying it way weirder than I thought.
Oh, he was like the light-skinned dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like the backup forward dude.
How am I saying it's his name?
No, I'm just saying how you were saying it wasn't how I thought his name was spelled.
Yeah, he was solid. He was like a stretch 4.
Yeah.
But can we start talking about this team, bro? We get it. We lost them. Next question. Jeez.
We're just having a nice conversation.
I'm still mad at you, bro.
Man, because you didn't sink. Well, that year, did you win a chip? When did you win the G League chip?
So we won the G League chip. I think it was. So I played 1 year just G League, and then I played 2 years with the Rockets, where they were kind of back and forth assigning me. So my second year we won that. So me coming from Europe, it was crazy. Like in Europe, like you listen to the coach, you're not saying anything back. When we would get assigned down, the players in our position are pissed.
Yeah,
like they don't want us to
ain't
be
playing
down
no more.
there. So there was one time I got assigned down, and we were about to leave on some trip, and we're trying to figure out where this dude's at, the guy's on my position. Like, we can't find him anywhere. So they go up to his apartment. They knock on the door. Someone had a key. We open it. We can't find him. So tell me why we go in his room. This man is in his closet, hiding. We're like, bro, we see you. He's still in his closet.
He probably said, bro, we see you. He probably still like
No, that's exactly what happened. We were like, bro, we see you. He's still like this. He don't want to go on the trip at all. Like, bro, we see you. Like, come out. Bro, he stood there for like a good 10 seconds before he came out. I'm like the stuff that like goes on down there, like you just like.
Do you remember who it was?
I'm not gonna put him.
He ain't gonna say
But guess what? Twitter is going to go look at your team and the backup, the guy who played on the G League team, and they're going to find out. You might as well just say the name.
I'm not going to put him on blast like
That's a good team right there.
Sluice will find it.
That's a good team right there. All right, people. It's time for the Ballsy Moves, sponsored by Tommy John. Tommy John makes the most comfortable underwear on the planet. They're right.
That's true. Silky smooth, super soft, comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Very cozy.
Very comfortable. So we're going to talk about a couple of things that are pretty ballsy this week. So let's start with the Kyrie left-handed game winner. Thoughts?
Ballsy.
Super tough.
Tough.
Super tough.
Was it a float or was it a hook?
I think it was a hug.
It was kind of
Kind
like
of both.
He wasn't really squared. He was kind of squared, not to the basket though.
One of the toughest game winners I've seen.
Was it
Like
was it
hands
off
down.
the left foot with the left hand?
I don't know if it was left foot.
I think it was right
was
foot.
Right foot, left hand?
Right foot, but no, the ball never touched his right hand.
Yeah.
It was. You can't do that, and you're left-handed.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I wasn't
No,
even
I
trying to
can't-
play
no,
you.
no.
I literally said that to you in the hotel when we were
And
watching.
I agree with you.
All right, cool.
But it felt like you were trying to flame me right there.
No, I was just saying you're left-handed. So I'm giving Kyrie credit because
By,
he did that.
by putting me down.
No, because you're a left-handed player, and you couldn't do that. Zay, you're left-handed. You couldn't do it.
They could do it. That's his
I got
move.
that. I got that.
No.
He's off 2 feet. though. He's off 2 feet.
2 feet though.
He's
2
off 2
feet.
feet.
2 feet. Not 1
That was a little
foot.
too far from. He's a big like in the paint.
Isaiah,
Bro, that was like a
shoot photo from the
seven,
people everyone.
17-foot hook shot.
How much you want to bet? We can try and practice.
We do it tomorrow.
100.
Josh is not practicing.
Cool.
I mean, if you like,
Let's relax. We're gonna do that in practice. That's not real practice.
You're gonna do it in Isaiah's canes.
Yeah, I'm doing Isaiah's canes. I tried to do a shoot around one time, a walkthrough in Isaiah's canes. JB wasn't a fan. He made me change.
I made him change.
Um,
Professionalism.
New York fans might be mad at me for this, but the Saquon Barkley, very ballsy.
To the birds.
To the birds, very ballsy move.
To the birds.
I will say, in his defense, if y'all not offering me a contract, I'm for sure going somewhere where I got to play y'all several times.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
For sure going somewhere we have to play him several times.
Just to send a message.
Yeah, just to send a message like y'all should have paid me when y'all had the opportunity.
Wow. I guess that's something you would do.
For
No,
sure.
it's not, I'm not, it wasn't even. That's not even a joke. Like this is how you operate.
Yeah, I feel like y'all I gave y'all ample opportunity to pay me, but y'all didn't want to pay me. Y'all didn't want to show me my worth. I'm not being like Isaiah and trying to take a pay cut. You know what I mean? Like I want my worth, and y'all didn't even entertain it. So now I'm gonna show y'all what my worth is
Wow.
by going to a
Preach.
rival.
Ballsy move.
Preach. Very ballsy move.
Would have been
Should have
nice.
gone to the football team.
Would have been nice to go to the Commanders, but you know,
No one wants to play for the Commanders, bro.
y'all get all these stacked players. Y'all still gonna lose. Y'all don't have Matthew. I mean, what's the guy's name? The center.
You said Matthew?
Yeah, I forgot his name. Kelsey, Jason Kelsey. Y'all don't got him no more.
How do you get Matthew?
I don't know. I just thought like a very common Caucasian name. Matthew
Isaiah?
Bumpton. My fault, Matt.
What? What? I missed that. Did you catch it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
All right. Something just happened. Did anyone hear this? Am I gonna have to hear this when I watch this episode with everyone else?
Oh yes.
Yes. I'll have to hear
Yes.
him when we get the final edit. All right, bet. Just know I'm gonna call you in a couple days when we get this edit back, and you'll know exactly what I want. I don't know what you said, so I can't respond. But next episode, when I hear what you said, I'll get you back.
All right, respect.
That was a ballsy move.
That was a ballsy move.
That was a ballsy move. One other
Debut of the
ballsy.
segment got to be ballsy.
One other ballsy move before we move on. Jalen Green normalizing the look away three, going crazy with it.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that one.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Of course you did. We're keeping it on the court. We're talking about basketball ballsy moves.
That's technically a ballsy move.
Yeah, the other one's a ballsy move.
Y'all are crazy. Jalen Green look away threes ballsy move. 5 of them.
5 of them in like a week.
in a week. All cash.
Feeling good. He knows cash when he leaves his hand. Respect.
All
He was
cash.
hooping.
You don't need to be a baller to make ballsy moves, but you do need to be comfortable.
Pick up a pair of Tommy John's Second Skin today and feel how confident and comfortable you can be. After your time in the G League for a little bit, you were a rookie with some future Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Harden, CP, Melo. You gotta explain how that team was, man.
I mean, it was crazy. I mean, just being on that team and then being on other teams now. Like when I first came in the league, I thought that was the NBA.
Oh.
Like I think the first time we met was we had like a camp in the Bahamas. You know how Tibbs be having us just come to New York and just do that stuff. Like we went to Bahamas for like 5 days, just as a team. Just you had CP, you had Carmelo, you had Harden, you had all these guys. I mean, we mostly we just hooped. It wasn't like we were mostly just out there. We were still doing stuff, but it was mostly
It was just hooping and gambling. That's it.
hooping and
That's
gambling,
all we
having
were doing.
fun. I mean, but I think
When got buckets, then they're like, all right, let's go play blackjack. That'd be nice, maybe for one of our main guys, put
step
that.
up, maybe move it at least to Jersey or something.
I have invited both of y'all.
Who?
We're talking about a team.
Team event.
Yes.
Okay.
Oregon.
It's different to get a whole team. First of all, I invited the whole team. But secondly, I invited y'all individually, and y'all be like,
Bro, you're supposed to bonding before training camp. We all go do something somewhere.
First of all, let's be honest. Last year was our first training camp, right?
Yeah.
We was not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna go in there before that.
After FIBA.
No.
I was like half depressed anyway.
So
Why?
next year.
Why?
Next year?
Why were you
Next
depressed?
year?
I'll think about it.
Zay will have his bag so he can pitch in.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Big bag coming soon.
Little Duffy.
Little Duff.
Lil Duffy.
We all got little Duffs compared to Big Brunson. You signed. You signed with the Clippers, right?
I was on training
So you-
camp.
So you were on training camp, and then you made the roster, and then okay, I see you, big dog. It was
Yeah.
Exhibit 10.
I started off so it was like some weird stuff. So coming off, I think I was with the Cavs at the time, and I had a player option. And my agent at the time, not our guy now, but my agent at the time was like, you probably get like five a year, but at least the minimum. And so at the time they drafted, I think Mobley.
Mm-hmm.
That was the year they drafted Mobley. And so I'm like, they got Jared Allen, Mobley. I want minutes, so I'm not going to play with that. And my agent was like, you're at least getting the minimum. So I declined my player option.
How much is your player option?
It was nothing crazy. It was like 2.2. Something like that. It was nothing crazy.
Who is his agent?
I'm about to say he better not be working no more. He's
Who is his
giving.
agent?
No, but I mean that's how it kind of worked out, and I was technically a training camp probably away if I didn't do good at training camp. It was between actually, it was a good battle actually. It was between me and Harry Giles. So it was actually he was actually playing good in training camp. He was doing good in the games too, but
But you was cooking.
cooking. I ain't gonna lie. T. Lou had me and I think it was me, Lou Kennard, and T Man. Like that was kind of the second unit.
Yeah.
And so we play a lot through the elbows and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I was able kind of to show my passing and do all that. And so got on the team. And it's kind of a situation I'm kind of in now. Like Serge Ibaka was actually their backup center, but he was hurt for probably, I think it was until January. So he was hurt till January. So I was playing good. I was playing really good, especially with the second unit. It was really just kind of me, Luke Kennard, T-Man, playing really good. And then when he came back, T. Lou kind of T. was a great, to be probably one of my favorite coaches. Like he doesn't care about who has more money at the time, he's like whoever plays the best. So he sat me and Serge down. He's like, I'm gonna give Isaiah the first half and you the second, and then whoever kind of plays the best, that's kind of who I'm riding with. And so kind of was playing really good at that time, and then got the spot, and then I think they traded Serge, I think, to
Milwaukee
or something like that. Had a really good year, but PG and Kawhi were out most of the year. So I mean, we still ended up over 500. That was a good year. And then when PG came back and we had to play in against the Timberwolves, we had to see Pat Bev going a little crazy.
On the chip.
Belt to ass.
So I guess we got, as he says, belt to ass that game. So
I feel like they say even when the Nets are really good, New York is going to be like a Knicks town. I feel like they say similar stuff in LA about the Lakers. Did you feel that being on the Clippers? Like, did it feel?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like you
especially
walk,
sharing staples.
You walk around, like you'll get like looks. Like people are like disgusted.
I was going to say, bro, they do not rock with the Clippers, bro.
Like
that would never be a Clipper town, ever. Not even if they win 4 or 5 chips. They not. Bro, that's so deeply rooted in purple and gold, bro. That's not changing.
Because you know how when we played in Barclays, how we had kind of more fans than the Nets. It was the same thing. Anytime we played against the Clippers home game, it was mostly purple and gold at that time. I think them moving out of Staples, getting kind of the Inglewood, trying to get kind of those fans, because I think the hardest thing to do is try to steal fans, like trying to convert a Laker fan over to a Clipper fan. That will never work. So
and that's like that's generations. That's like their parents were Clipper fans. I mean, not like Clipper fans, Laker fans. But it's crazy how, because we played there, obviously, now you do like the West Coast trip, you play Lakers and Clippers. The energy and the vibe of like the Clipper games and the Laker games, it's not like you would think it's a different arena.
Like the lighting's different. Like you walk in, like they have like this, like for like the fan, like the VIP section looks different. It's like it's like night and day. It's crazy.
And they keep the Lakers banners up, don't they?
No, they clip it.
They make sure that's covered.
It's covered.
It's covered now. They covered it years ago. At one point, it was
up. Now it's like photos of like Russ and James and like those guys. But yeah, that's purple and gold city, bro. They ain't never changing. That's like New York, man. Ain't nobody rocking with Brooklyn. I had to talk about our guy Squidward over there.
Wow. Wow, bro.
Like, so how was playing with Kawhi and PG?
So Kawhi was hurt the whole year.
Oh yeah, he was hurt.
So we didn't have Kawhi the whole year.
Listen,
ACL. I forgot he was only there for like a quick stint. You know what I mean? Then it came.
You just listen. Like,
Hung out with us.
playing on your phone. Like he said that.
I didn't even go on my phone.
Kawhi was hurt.
Yeah, I'm always going, bro.
Kawhi was hurt the whole year, so I mean he was around, but he was kind of like, y'all ever watched Rocky when they're trying to build that like Russian dude, like the one with like the blonde.
Ivan.
So like that's what his rehab. Like when he's getting prepared to go, that was his rehab. Like there was like 5 people around him, all had iPads. Like he was like getting ready like a machine.
He was like downloading new software.
Like download, so it was like that was kind of funny. But PG was great. I mean,
what?
Yeah, that was funny.
That's a great analogy.
Downloading new software. That's what I told you,
That's
bro.
funny.
Appreciate that,
funny.
man.
PG was great. I mean, we didn't have him. I think we only had him for like 30 games. But I mean, he was really cool to play with. Very unselfish. Made my life easier. I mean, we played a lot. He would get blitz. I mean, kind of what we're doing now. He would kind of mostly just hit the short roll, and it just kind of went from there. But
because he actually did. He hit the short roll.
I mean, he got me now.
Or no, I was asking about. I wasn't even talking about you. Bro.
It's been
I was talking
clicking
about
lately.
PG.
What's his problem, bro?
I was saying PG his. Anyway,
It's been. Let me just stop.
you've been
bro.
starting this. So
Let me stop. Just
obviously them.
professional. This is what I'm working on. It's like my next step in like maturity, professionalism.
Respect. Them being out and PG kind of just in and out of the lineup. I feel like that was probably. It was a great opportunity for you because you were able to show like your game, and they were able to play through you with that second unit, and like so. How was?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great opportunity for me, just especially just kind of because we had so many guys out, kind of what we're kind of going through right now. We had a lot of guys out, so it just gave me kind of the opportunity to where we had to move the ball more.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Bro, what's up with you today, bro?
Hey man, I'm just honestly, I just want to get to what the people really want to hear. What's it like playing for the Knicks, man? That's why. What is it like living in New York, playing with the Knicks from your perspective? I have my thoughts. He has his thoughts.
Dang, bro, you sometimes you gotta warm it up a little bit. You can't just go right in.
wow.
That's what I'm trying. You know what I mean?
You just want to go right.
Joshua.
I'm saying you just
Josh. You just bugged out.
No, I said
And
you
we're
want-
not cutting that either. That's
I'm saying you
want
want to warm it up a little bit, bro. We're like getting the people to that point. You just want this.
Just what?
You just going straight to it. I'm trying.
You trying to what?
I'm trying to cue up, the career. He had a great career year. Now he's able to hit
he had a
free
great
agency,
career year.
go to
He
New
said,
York.
He literally just talking about the playoffs. What happens at the playoffs? Off season, free agency. Isaiah, your path to join the Knicks, man.
The funny thing about that, actually, I was trying to take a pay cut to go back to the Clippers.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck us.
Yeah, that backfired.
No, so before kind of like anything with the Knicks kind of came up. I mean, that was kind of my first stop where I really had where it was consistent play, where I had in a consistent role. So I was gonna take a pay cut, and then they decided for John Wall. So it was. So it was. I think it.
He said, "Yeah, I'll come back. But I don't think we can afford you. I'll take less."
No, because there was like I think was it the six it was like $6 million or something like that where I took less, and they were like, yeah, I don't even know why they just didn't give John the mill because he got bought out by Houston, so he was still making 39, but he didn't want to take a pay cut, so I mean that was kind of the point where that didn't work out. They kind of picked him over me, and then just going into off season, New York was a great spot. I thought it was just playing the Garden first of all, and then I thought we had a good team where I kind of could bring something different than what we already had in Mitch. So I think just going to free agency, I think that was kind of the main thing. After I tried to take a pay cut, but then. I'm happy where I am now. I think everything worked out perfectly.
Were you already with CAA at the time?
Yeah. So I was over with CAA.
They weren't without a.
Josh and Isaiah share an agent. Shout out Aaron.
Did you, speaking of agent, after that happened?
Oh, I fired him.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank God.
Crazy how everything works out though.
Yeah, I feel like it worked out perfectly. I mean, I'm in a situation where I have a big role. Situation where we were winning. I think that's the main things for me. And then you play at the Garden for 41 games. I mean, I think you played in New Orleans. We played in different cities where not every game is a great atmosphere.
That's a fact.
So I think we're lucky as
We-
Knicks to have great atmosphere almost every game.
We had Julius on, and we asked like why you came to New York or why he came to New York, and he said because everything that's happening now he already envisioned. Would you say it's the same for you? Like everything that's happening now, are you like this is why I made the move. This is exactly how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, I mean, coming in, that was the main thing. I want to be in a situation where I could win. I mean, I think where I could impact winning. I think, especially how we're moving forward now, I think we have a lot of great pieces who just care about winning.
So who signed first? You signed or he signed?
I think it was.
Oh no, it had to be.
I mean, it got tweeted at the same time.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I just want to know who followed who, but I just wanted to know, like, if he was like a big inspiration, why you wanted to join the Knicks.
Yeah. Yes.
You know.
What's the best part about having me and Josh as teammates? First, who's your favorite teammate out of the two?
I feel like that's a very selfish question.
I know.
How's that selfish?
It's not about you. It's about Isaiah's podcast.
I want to know who your favorite teammate out of us two.
In practice, it's definitely not Josh.
Why? I feel like I'm a. You should be like, yo, Josh. I really fool with Josh in practice, bro, because he be like,
No stray elbows.
I want to see you.
Yeah,
I
no
want
stray
to. I
elbows.
want to see you in Europe. Like I want to see you.
Oh, I wouldn't go.
Like 2-a-days.
No,
like,
I just wouldn't go.
Like a coach cussing you out in a different language.
You rather have a 9 to 5 than play in Europe.
yes, I'd rather retire than go play in Europe, and not because of like I would love the culture, I would love like the passion that like the fan base and all that have. I can't do that practice. Let's be real, bro. I can't.
No, because like our warm ups, like we would go straight full court 1-on-1.
Yeah, like bro, I'm not doing that.
That's how we're warming
Straight
up.
to it.
I forgot who I talked to. It was one of the European teammates that I had, and I was like, yeah, I think like my last year when I'm just like basically smoked, but I might be able to play somewhere cool overseas. And I was talking to him about it. He was like, you wouldn't survive. Like if you're 34 and you practice like this now, you're not gonna be able to survive when you're 34 and trying to do it. So I'd retire. It'd be a great experience though, if I could actually practice. It's just not in my
cut
DNA.
you, though.
Huh?
They would cut you.
Yeah, it's just not in my DNA. Practice is not
They
in my
would
DNA.
act like some physical is bad.
Something
showed up
in his knee.
Something showed
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
And
Like, yo, you help me, I help you.
They'd
you
red
know
flag.
what I
They'd
mean?
red flag you.
Yeah, they red flag me.
Have you been to a EuroLeague Final Four?
No. So the funny thing
The
is
environment
actually,
looks crazy.
oh, it's crazy. Like just being, because I played in EuroLeague against in Serbia against Belgrade. Like it's just imagine the Garden. Like the Garden's crazy atmosphere, but just imagine like on tip off, everyone in the Garden is just like jumping and singing a song.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we have we have good atmosphere here. Like there'll be like MVP or like the Deuce thing is kind of cool, but like I don't think
The passion is just.
I don't feel like it'll ever get to where it's like.
What are you doing, bro? Bro, are you good over there?
Personally, like from my experience, I wouldn't let like my wife like
In the Rebel
interrupt.
Isaiah's podcast?
Yeah.
As we kick her out?
Yeah.
Right.
Personally, like, I wouldn't let that
Valid.
fly. But do you, bro?
No, but the passion there is absurd. You see the videos, like you said.
It's fireworks in the arena.
Yeah, bro.
Like there's like some games where like you go into the game and they like you have to like learn an exit strategy, like how to get off the court. Like
Did y'all ever have any scuffles over there?
like
Or like fights? Like with like
I mean if it's
opposing
a fight,
fans
if
or
it's-
anything or not?
Oh yeah, like we'd be on the bus and like there's like we look out in the parking lot and some fans they don't even come to watch the game. They just come to fight. Like the whole like they're just ready to go after the game. So you just be watching them just fight. Like it's like
That's insane.
I mean you watch soccer, it's like it's
Bro,
the
they be
same
going
thing,
crazy.
just-
One dude got hit with a rock. He was in the bus. They were throwing rocks. The rock shattered the
Oh
windshield.
wait, I saw that. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Damn.
All right, we're gonna move on to Picture Me Scrolling. We're gonna react to some funny tweets and pics from the week.
London's theory. Josh Hart is just Draymond who found therapy at a young age.
Did you ever see the tweet that says you're the Carmelo Anthony of Draymond Greens?
Yeah. I mean, I think I feel like that's a compliment because I like Draymond's game. Yeah, he's definitely a little bit more chippy than I am, but
Shannon, has Josh found therapy? She
She said no.
said no.
I'm a very chill
Said
guy.
you need to find it.
Yeah, I'm a very chill guy. You know what I mean? I tried therapy once. It was actually couples therapy, and
It wasn't working.
No,
see,
I
this is
actually-
why this is why
I-
we need to have Shannon on the pod.
I
Because
had
Shannon
an
would
amazing,
tell this story.
I had an amazing time in couples therapy. I was allowed myself to be vulnerable. I really dove into the concept and the experiments, and
Shannon.
she didn't do it.
Shannon.
She was like, "Oh my God, this is not him. This is not the real him."
She said he went to couples therapy and turned into a different person. I said, I did not know who this man is.
sat there
He's
trying to be-
perfect. He's nice. He's patient.
I try to be vulnerable, you know what I mean? I try to go fully immerse myself in a couple's therapy, and it was not appreciated. Next.
People say I look like Brunson. My best friends are even starting to tell me now that Jalen is a star. That handsome man looks like me. Gotta be family somehow. This is the laziest God ever been.
This is the laziest God's ever been is actually hilarious.
That is your twin, bro.
Bro, that's facts.
I saw this before the game. I really thought it was you for a second.
Nah, bro, that's not me, bro.
Nah, I can see that, bro. If he just grows his hair out.
Big ass noggin too.
Yo, look at that snapback. That was up
It's on the
there.
last one, huh?
He just needs some braids.
Like, why would y'all set me up for this, bro? Like, all right,
Nasty work.
this is crazy.
Aw. Yeah, you are
Bright skin.
Bright
No, no, no.
skin. What?
Bright-
No.
Ooh,
You
good
know
Lord.
what I think about when I see this picture? That Cat Williams clip. He's in jail.
Oh, that is not my baby. That is a Caucasian baby.
He is on the mountains of Caucasus.
If my dad wasn't 6'9" and looked exactly like me, I would definitely think my mom was doing something.
Bro,
I don't think. Bro, we can't post that, bro.
this photo is.
You guys hear what he just said?
What do you say?
He said, if I wasn't 6'9" or 6'10", whatever it was, I would definitely thought my mom was doing something else.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
I mean, I wasn't doing the Jalen outside workout with my pops. We were kind of just having fun. But
Yeah, everything wasn't
that was a great
legit.
video, though.
Everything wasn't legit in those core workouts.
Nah,
Because everything was legit in yours, right? Everything you did had to be legit, or you had to just keep doing it.
FanDuel Sportsbook. There's a Russian version of basketball where you can just rip your shirt off and suplex someone during the game. Have you guys seen this?
No.
Oh, you got to see this.
Bro, I'll be so mad.
And it's like you have to rip your shirt off.
Yeah, why do you have to rip your shirt
Bro,
off?
imagine trying to rip your shirt off and then you go to do it and the guy is gone.
Yeah.
He just runs away.
I don't know how they invented this. Like, one dude was like, you know what, I'm gonna rip my shirt off and suplex somebody, and it was like, you know what, let's have this be a thing.
These are all clean suplexes too, bro.
At first up, hold on, rewind it a little bit, because the one dude definitely did a travel. The dude got suplexed and then
Yeah, buddy's running the
he
ball.
just ran with the
I don't
ball.
think they got a dribble, though. I think I've seen this. The UFC fighter, was it Khabib?
Yeah.
He plays it. Like, they don't have to
You
dribble
don't have
at
to
all.
dribble, you just
You
run.
just shoot it.
If Khabib is suplexing
Tell,
me,
look at Buddy's form.
Yeah.
Run that a little bit. Buddy threw a chest pass to the rim.
Bro,
thing
so
is, the ball had left his hand and the guy still suplexed him.
it's like football, rugby / basketball / UFC.
It looks like how Dante tackled the dude from Detroit when we got the game winner.
Oh my god.
Well,
I'm
then
gonna give you
foul.
one chance to say cut that, or you want to keep it?
No, keep that.
I keep that.
All right.
I thought they fouled him. They said he
It
fouled
wasn't
him.
a foul.
They said he fouled him. At
Cool.
NBA New York, a year ago today, Jalen Brunson was caught going sock, shoe. Chaos ensued.
You really do that though?
So you know when you're getting ready for the day, like at home, like usually your shoes and your socks aren't in your shoes, right? I'm obviously at the gym,
Okay.
right?
So you're saying you grabbed it, you grabbed the shoe, and your sock is there. so you
the
just
sock was there,
went boom,
them
boom, boom,
right
boom.
there and did that. But like when you're at home, like your socks are like folded together, and then you gotta go get your shoes wherever they are.
That's a valid
So
point.
like, it's not like a thing that I do consistently. I've done it. I got caught. It is what it is. I don't do that regularly.
Yeah, so this is a video of Jalen trying to get the fans in Sacramento to boo me after I get a flagrant 1 foul.
Was it successful?
Actually, they started to kind of laugh, so it actually
They
was
booed
not
him the first
successful.
time.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know why they booed me, bro. Like, it's not like I did like some like crazy unnecessary thing. Like, I literally tried to block the ball.
So you see me trying to tell the fans to boo, but then you see me fighting for Josh right here, right? Fighting for him. Fighting for him, right?
Yeah, no, I feel it. I feel it. That's valid. But I don't.
I forget what you did.
I tried to block Chris Murray's shot. Keegan Murray's shot. And then,
You popped him.
I accidentally just like hit him in the back of the head.
So you popped.
So you popped him.
I popped him, but it was like an accidental popping. Wasn't like, an on-purpose popping. You've been playing well. You've been playing really well. Just had a career high 20 against a tough Denver team.
Yeah.
How's it? Explain the rhythm you're feeling right now.
It's been feeling good. I mean, the main thing, I'm feeling healthy. I think that's been a big thing, just coming now.
You had a
Being
dunk
healthy.
the other day.
Start dunking more.
You blocked the dunk.
Blocked the dunk. So, I mean, the main thing why I'm scoring a little bit more is Josh came to me, I think, was it?
No, it was a Golden State game, yeah.
Golden State. He's like, Isaiah, if you don't, I don't remember what you said. You said, like, you better start looking to score more. So, I mean, and then Jalen also passes the ball a little bit more now. So,
Yeah. Pass the ball a little more.
That's the episode you told me to start passing, remember?
Yeah.
Josh saying like a nice way or a mean way? Was it like I think you should score more? Or
no,
like,
shoot the ball. Exactly. He said, Isaiah, you better shoot the ball.
good teammate.
Yeah, but then Dad said you should have 30 tonight. That was because they were blitzing JB. He was getting the ball in the short pocket, and he had Brandon Patansky sliding over.
I mean, he didn't even play that game, but it's
Patansky played.
okay. No, he didn't. He played?
Yes, he did.
So what's his name? Say his name right.
I honestly I can't. Brandon.
Brand.
I
Do you know how to say his
love his game.
It's like Pazimski.
Pazimski. Love his game.
Pretty sure
But I
it's-
just can't pronounce his last name. But yeah, he was sliding over. So I'm like, bro, you should have 30 tonight because no offense to Patansky, you should be hitting your little lefty floater over him or just powering through for a layup. So
Guess it worked out. So,
exactly.
Worked out.
We won. You probably had like
what?
14 that game.
I think it was like 14. Yeah, 14.
Solid.
Little
He had
something.
half. What I told him to get. So
You guys want to get to some questions from the fans?
yeah, do some fan
So-
questions.
At L Bombs 15, what teammate do you spend the most time with on your free time?
I'd be at home. I don't spend.
NA, not applicable.
When I'm done, I'd be at the crib. But if I'm doing something, it's probably mostly with the Nova guys or Mitch. It's probably
My guy.
probably my go-to. Probably the most time.
We need Mitch on. There's so many questions we have for Mitch. Just like, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? Speaking of Mitch, Dylan Backer _ what's your relationship with Mitchell Robinson like? I know you two are very close.
Yeah, we're very close. I mean,
Are you actually close or you like social media close?
very close?
Okay.
Very, very close. I mean, I think the bond, as weird as it sounds, just came from roasting people. So we would be in the locker room, we sit next to each other, and most of the time we have like media guys come in, mostly try to roast them. I think Mitch had, I don't remember who it was. I think he roasted a dude so bad that like he hasn't came back since that day. Like I think he's like in like college, like water polo or some.
Oh
Like,
my god.
He roasted him so bad that like he just hasn't been back since.
Oh,
Which seems like one of the most unique.
You know who it is?
You know who it is?
I think so.
Oh, this poor guy, man.
Wow.
You guys
'Cause
made
I
him
haven't
change his
seen him in
career
a while.
path.
Yeah, he hasn't since that time he roasted him. He hasn't been back.
I made a guy change his career path.
might-
Y'all
we might-
some- you guys are despicable.
Adam Katz 77. What does hashtag FOE mean on all the Insta posts?
Just family over everything.
Yeah, I feel like you
I
could have.
mean, I feel like that's pretty
that was a simple,
explanatory.
Googleable
Definitely.
thing. Come on, Adam. Pick it up.
Why
Ty B
55?
dot Dan 1L _ Why number 55?
I was born on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th.
Ooh,
so-
that's
so-
fire.
my
She was
mom.
born Cinco de Mayo.
That's
Cinco de
fire.
Cinco de Mayo, baby. My grandma wanted to call me Cinco, but my parents weren't really riding with
Kind
that.
of a dope.
You,
nickname.
you Spanish too?
Cool.
I might
You're
be,
black and Spanish? Wow.
And German?
might be everything.
Wow. Okay. So
You're a mutt.
so instead of that's crazy.
Wow.
So Cinco de Mayo, instead of just being like, you know what, I'm gonna be number 5 like a regular guy, I'm gonna do 55. So
Because most of the time,
could have
someone
just did.
with the bigger pay grade
Solid
has
5.
5. So
Okay.
just stick with the 55.
So you said I'm gonna double it up.
Yeah, just double it up.
Could have just did 5 and all, you know. I'm just saying, I know. This 5, May 5th, yeah, the 5th month, I know, but it just doesn't sound. It's just.
You don't like 55?
I
You
feel
wouldn't
like,
wear it?
I feel like
You wouldn't rock it?
no, I would rock 5. I did.
Well, 55 is such a big man number. It wouldn't make sense.
I mean,
for
you
rock
are a big
55.
man. You're not a 3 no more, as we've been seeing.
Yeah, apparently I'm a
6'4".
6'4"
4 million.
power forward.
I mean, you did play 5, I think. Like
The
10
Brooklyn
games.
game, yeah, I was. And you see how many offensive rebounds they got? I didn't get 1 rebound. Sharpie he literally got every rebound.
Blame Eric Singletary.
I
For
called him
that.
Sharpie.
Sharpie from Brooklyn.
That's his name.
Sharp.
Sharp.
Sharpie.
It's sharp.
Yeah, Sharp. And it had the E at the end. Sharpie.
It's a silent E.
Sharpie.
From at SG212 MSG, what was happening here?
What happened
I
here,
think we
Jalen?
caught Jalen saying
Yeah.
some
Jalen, what you
crazy.
do?
You be saying some. You change the culture around here. just so
You
y'all
are
know.
a culture changer. And
Isaiah is definitely a culture changer too.
No.
Do not bring me alone in this.
you
I
were
just
the
kind of followed
ringleader,
along. You started it.
but he's 1B, you're 1A.
No.
In terms of changing culture.
All time?
All time, he's
Okay.
1.
All
right.
time. I had a good playoff stint.
No,
And then
all
after
time,
that,
I'll claim number 1.
Okay.
I'll-
So
I'll-
he's number 2.
I'm at number 6 right
in
now.
he's like in his prime right now.
Unanimous
I'm not in my
number 2.
prime right anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not in my prime anymore.
Okay. But do you want to explain what you did in that video?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Barrett's GOAT. Since you're such a unique type of center, is there any player that you would try and model your game after?
Probably the most guys I watch is probably a mixture between Sabonis, Draymond, kind of guys who can pass really good, try to get guys open. So it's probably my top 2 right now.
I feel like you don't play as good defense as Draymond. I feel like you're not as good
Hey,
lateral.
look up all the analytics. Number 1. Just saying.
I just feel like you're just
Told
not.
you he's number 1.
Just saying. In that analytics, I'm like number 6. But
That's
defense.
false.
It's valid.
At McBride _Muse.
Valid.
We've heard that Josh is the worst practice player. Who's the best?
Taj Gibson.
I was gonna say you.
No.
Yes. And I'll tell you why. Because
Why?
every time we do something, shout up, get back, get back. We do 25 passes, 23, 24, get the shot up, get the shot up. I'm like, dog, shut up. We know.
Can I explain myself?
Go ahead.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to jump in front because we all know what's gonna happen if we're just dead quiet in there.
We'll be running 5-0. Someone will mess up before Tip says that.
Guys, reset. Guys, come on, bring it back. What are we doing?
That's not how I do it. That is not how I do it.
Then he gets mad. Guys, come on, we gotta bring it up. Come on.
What do I say
Oh, which part?
when I'm talking about coach?
Guys, coach is right. We want to win. It's on us. Yeah, I would say
It's not me. Best. I'm not the best.
I don't know. Maybe because you're just so far on the opposite spectrum of me.
I'm just professional. You got to come do your job.
Josh,
Part of your
definitely
job
the
is
worst
practice.
of all time, though. I've been on like 5 teams in the NBA. You're definitely
Okay,
it's
well,
like not even close.
Not even
when we get okay, so you saying do your job professional, all that. I feel that is a valid point. Are they? What are they called? Game checks or practice checks?
We don't get game checks. We play.
No, that's not. We get game
play,
checks.
play every 2 weeks. You get paid every 2 weeks.
For the
most
game,
players,
for the games
most
you
players
played.
get paid every.
For the game, it is by games. Like that's how it is. Because
Yeah,
if I get
correct.
suspended,
Right.
I'm not getting 5 game checks or whatever it is.
You're making a very valid point.
So I'm not paid to practice. What Jabari Parker said, I'm not paid to play defense. I'm not paid to play practice.
Okay, so what are you paid to do? Tell us that.
Run around like an idiot during the game and just get up. That's what I get paid to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's very valid.
Yes.
That's very
Could
valid.
be, thank you. So, kids,
Kids.
remember that. You're not paid to practice. To everybody, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Roommate Show. Make sure you guys continue to tune in, continue on this journey with us. So we appreciate y'all and much love. Appreciate you, Zay, for coming on the pod.
Appreciate having me. It was fun.